For the first time in a long time, I'm going to tell you the 4 categories of enemies that you will encounter in this life. Four categories of enemies that you will encounter in this. Now, if you are still here, like this video, drop a comment in the comment section. Tell me what you think, and then share this video so that other people will learn the 4 categories of the enemies around them. So that when they see this type of people, they will know how to meander through them, and then they will keep themselves from these people. Okay? The 4 categories of enemies that you are going to have in life. Number one is that there are people who just don't like you. The same way there are people you just don't like is the same way some people don't like you. Whatever you do, whatever success you acquire, whatever good thing you do, however smart you are, whatever genius thing you do, these people just don't like you. And it's okay, because you can't be like that everybody. It's simply because your spirit irritates their demons. That's why they don't like you. Because if you ask them really, they don't just know why they don't like you, but they know one thing: they just don't like you. That is the number 1 category of enemy that you have in life. So even if you are the nicest person on earth, you must have an enemy, because there are people who just don't like you. Number two category of enemies that don't like that you encounter in life is that there are inherited enemies. Now, this category of enemy is what I talk about most times, inherited enemies, because it's a product of my own experience. I'm talking from experience right now. Inherited enemies. There are enemies you inherit from your parents, most times your parents, because there are some people who are the enemies of your parents, and if they cannot get to your parents, they will try to get to your parents by getting to you. Yes, now. They will try, if they try to get to your parents directly and they can't, they will try to hurt you so that they can get to your parents. That's another type of enemy another category of enemies that you will have in life. Inherited enemies. Some enemies you might inherit it from your siblings, from your extended family. Some enemies you will inherit it not from your parents, but from your grandparents even. So these are another class of enemies that you inherit. You may not even know why you are not friends with so and so people, but all you grew up to know is that you have been warned never to go there, never to take anything from them. You just don't know, but it just happens. Inherited enemies, very, very important. Know this and be vigilant when you are dealing with this kind of people. That is number 2. The 3rd category of enemies in your life is that the enemies that comes from your own success. Yes, now. You think you are going to be the same when you make the kind of money God has destined you to make. You think you're going to be the same person. The amount of enemies you will deal with on daily basis is very important. And you should learn how to deal with your enemies. If you are going to succeed, you should learn how to deal with them. Dealing with them is you know how to manage them. You know how to meander through. You know how to avoid them. It's because it's better to avoid them and then to move away with them. Because like it or not, there will always be certain traps for you to pull you down. But once you are smart enough to know that this person is in the category of this one or that one of your enemies, you know how to deal with them. Of course, you know how to deal with them. That was number 3 type of enemies that is you are going to encounter in life. Enemies that come from your success. Because once you are successful, you witness a lot of enemies, and you will even be surprised when some of your siblings becomes your enemies. Yes, now. You will even be surprised when some of them becomes your enemies. That was number 3. Number 4 category of enemies that you will encounter in life is the ones that I grouped into principalities and powers. Yes, now. Principalities and powers. They might be millions of miles away, and the decisions they take will be influencing your life. Of course, now. Yes, now. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. If you want to know more, ask me in the comment section and I will reply you. These 4 type of enemy I'm talking about. Some of them can be physical, some of them can be spiritual. Principalities and power. Let me come and be going.